Gotcha. When you look at Shakur, would you say he is the best guy at 135 currently right now? Or would you say it's Devin? Let's not count Loma.
Look, Devin's got the belts. He's the champion right now, and I think he deservedly so. He did what he had to do.
But would you take Devin to beat Shakur then?
Again, a very bad stylistic fight from both guys. Both guys who don't want to engage, both guys who want to box. Could be a terrible fan. It's not going to be a fan-friendly fight. I think Shakur not only gives problems to anybody in the division because of his style. Historically, every great defensive fighter gives trouble to guys, and I think that Shakur is going to give trouble to anybody and would have given trouble to anybody at 135 pounds ever. Especially now, the size that he is. He comes in, he's a junior middleweight by the time he gets in there, He's so big and hard to hit.
Now, Vasyl brought out certain deficiencies or certain weaknesses in Devin Haney that we had never seen before. Could that possibly be the same thing with Shakur? Something that we've never seen Shakur have problems with?
I got to see them spar together, When was that again? I'm sorry?
When was that again?
It was before the Rigondeaux fight.
Okay.
So, they do know each other, and Shakur was young at the time, and, it was better than fights you paid to see, That's how, but that's from a purist perspective, you know what I mean? Boxing, wow, look at what they're doing in there, standing this close, they can't hit each other. So, could he bring out? Yeah, he could, but it's exploiting like you said, Loma brought out things in Devin, but could other fighters capitalize on it? Up to now, they haven't. So you have to be special to kind of be able to capitalize on those mistakes.
Last question for me, man. You said that Shakur could, give anybody problems at 135
I think
history. So would you actually take him to beat a young Floyd at 135, man? A young Floyd Mayweather? Or do you think it's too close to call? Or you just take him?
Floyd was special, but I certainly think Floyd has a ton of easier fights that he'd have had than Shakur. He'd be in a fight. He'd have to be at his best. He couldn't mail that one in. He couldn't mail it in. He'd have to be at his best, and he'd have to take him very, very seriously. Because Shakur has that. Any great fighter who has great defensive ability gives nightmares to anybody. I don't care who it is.
Would you have still taken Floyd though in that fight?
Yeah, the edge would be Floyd. Yeah.
Gotcha.
For now, but he's young. Give him a break. Yeah.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
All right.
Thank you, bro.